Hello and welcome to those of you that are not cutworm, the other 2 or 3 guys that are watching this video. This is another in a series of the reusing the 56 Cadillac steering column to be a column shifter from a floor shifter. Okay. Ready? Okay, in the background there you got the car, and there you got the column shifter sitting on the table with the column piston pointing up, and down here in the business end is a little slot right here that I just cut in the outside of the column so that I use this thing here, which is my little demo tool. This little cutting, cutting wheel, and just go very slowly and carefully, and you end up cutting this slot to so that you can shift the inner column like that. And then, because I'm now moving the piston up and down, and that makes the, so, okay, so the thing is, when you grab one of these out of the junkyard like I did and shorten it up and use it in one way, you're apt to want to throw out stuff. But I, being an old geezer, I don't ever throw anything out. So what do you know? I'm looking through the stuff that I saved, and here is the original 1956 part that goes right here. So, because it turns out that this hole is full of fine threads. Now I don't have a lot of bolts with fine threads on them. So I kept hunting through my bolts, and I had this thrown in there. So I think there was a rubber grommet or something in there for the Cadillac thing. And I don't know what went down in the to the transmission. I didn't get those parts. I just got this part. And about the column. So now I'm going to use this thing because it's about the right size, and I just got to widen out my hole so that it fits the nut that'll cinch down, keep this from wiggling around on there, on that surface. So I'm going to make my hole a little bit wider. And then, after that, using the Dremel tool, and probably another couple cut-off wheels, then I'm going to take this thing here, which I've already made, which holds the column to the bottom of the floor, and I have to associate it like this. So I got to stick it in here and mark out, and it looks like my slot is going to be very close to the bolt that I'm using to hold this together. So I may end up moving the bolt over, or having to weld it some more or something. I hope I don't have to move it, because I'm lazy. Because this has got to go on there. I got to have a slot in there. And so I gotta jam it in, I gotta figure out how to make the slot. So that's next. Okay, so that'll probably happen and be in this video. Okay? Okay. That's it. Okay, turns out this slot is not wide enough to let the nut go in there and tighten down on the rotating deal. So, and you notice there's a little flat spot there for it to cinch up on. So I'm cutting the slot wider, and so I'm gonna try and figure out a way, although you know everybody probably knows how to do this, but I'm gonna try and do this kind of, this is what I've been doing. You can jam your little Dremel tool in there and make it slow down, but it makes your Dremel tool wear out and burn out. So I try not to do that. And it does take longer to do it that way, but hey, you know, I got time. Now, as you may likely see, the removal of material surrounding this screw may have seriously compromised the physical stability of this little wimpy piece of stuff, which you see is kind of thin and wimpy. So I'm thinking perhaps we should bolster, or you know, make this part here more robust. Yes, and probably take off some of the tape. So anyway, yeah, that's what's up next. Okay, we're getting closer, boys and girls. It's almost ready to go back in the vehicle.